Alright, we're here. And we're sneaking around in the underground abandoned lab. It's Abdallah with more Detective Pikachu Returns. Alright, let's look around over here. We've seen that Unitas is floating around. But at the same time, we need to not get caught. And we need to inspect the area. Hopefully find the technology that allows us to separate consciousness from Pikachu and Harry. Okay, here's a map. Lucky us, all the floors have labels. Let's see, B1 is called the management team. B2 and B3 are labeled operations team, and research team is 4 and 5. Management, operations, and research. Seems like Unitas is made up of 3 teams. Yeah, there's a map of this floor too. Oh cool, stairway, 2 rooms. Good. The map says there's 2 rooms on this floor. And if we want to get down, we could use either of the elevators to take the stairs, as long as we can get there without being seen. Well, for now, let's investigate. Alright, we got 2 rooms over here. Hey, we're trying to get to floor B5, right? Let's check out the stairs of the elevator. Okay, fine. I won't do those 2 rooms. Thanks, Pikachu. Oh. Thanks, Dad. Elevator stopped at B5. Well, they did just say they were heading down there. I tried pushing the button, but it's not working. I bet you need a card key. Yeah, I'm sure we can find one somewhere. Okay, so we have to find the card key, or we can just take the stairs. There should be some stairs behind this door, but I can't seem to get it open. It's locked. It looks like it needs a passcode. Well, I can't brute force a passcode. It appears to be a 4-digit passcode. We want to access the lower floors, but we can't use the elevator. The stairs will work, but we need a passcode. Yeah, 4-digit number. Let's search this floor top and bottom for a passcode. Okay, someone might have written it down somewhere. We've been pretty lucky with that before. We got to keep our eyes peeled for Unitas, though. If we get caught, this case is as good as closed. Right, be careful. So if anyone just comes down the stairs right now, they'll see 4 Pokemon. Oh gosh, we gotta go quick, man. Okay, you got a bad feeling about it. Alright, good. Have you seen anything? Okay, so you're not seeing anything. Alright, how about this? Passcode on the thing over there. Something on the map. Wait, now I can go over here? Okay. I can't make out what they're saying, but I can hear voices on the other side of the door. Okay, probably the same guys as before. Guess we're not investigating this room. Oh, wait, did you hear a sound coming from that room just now? What do you think it was? I don't know. And as much as I'd like to find out, we can't just go barging blindly into rooms if we wanted to avoid Unitas. Oh, it's so frustrating. Alright, how about this? We're going to go get Luxray, and we're going to do some X-ray vision. Yeah, it's different down here. Okay. Okay, so I can't. We're not allowed to go talk to Luxray. Here's a second room. Can I go in here? We can't go in here. Thanks, Pikachu. Okay. Oh, water cooler. I am thirsty. I probably didn't eat anything in a while. Alright. The old Unitas watering hole. Hey, even bad guys gotta wet their whistles, I suppose. Oh, then we better not hang around for so long. Someone is bound to stop by sooner or later. Alright, let's take a look at these. Inspections occur nightly to ensure that the cubes are operating properly. Maintenance staff will be checking out each room for any abnormalities. Thank you for your cooperation. According to this, the maintenance staff will be going in and out of the rooms at night. Okay. So what? Checking on the cubes? They gotta run these checks 7 nights a week? That sounds like a real grind. It's called a job, man. Oh. The passcode to access the stairs is updated monthly. The passcode is available in the standby room. Ah, if we could find the passcode in the standby room. Alright, that's a handy piece of intel. Where's the standby room? Yeah, but there are 2 rooms. Which do you think is a standby room? The quickest way is to check both of them out. Alright, let's look at the other one. Security protocols have been updated due to instances of Pokemon escaping captivity. To prevent further incidents, pay close attention to each Pokemon's behavior. In the event that a Pokemon escapes, immediately notify all on-site personnel via intercom. Escape Pokemon are to be recaptured by any means necessary. They're keeping Pokemon captive here? Sure seems that way. The notice is warning people not to let any Pokemon escape. Okay. And past escape attempts have put them on high alert, as if this wasn't already challenging enough. We can't find the passcode of the stairway in the standby room. Or we can, yeah. But there might be Unitas members in there, right? Yeah, we can't just go waltzing into a room without seeing what's inside first, which means we need hands from Luxray. Alright, let's go ask Luxray. Okay, so riddle me this. If that entire wall was walled behind them and I punched it down, how is everyone getting out? How are people getting out of this place? Do you just live here indefinitely? Who's delivering food? I don't understand that. Like, I get that there's 5 floors below here, but if the only way to access this floor right here, basement 1, is through that wall that they already barricaded and I punch down, how are people getting out? What am I missing here? Vents? Alright, let's go. Oh my gosh, an electrode. Cool. Alright, well, there are 2 humans and an electrode in the room. It's the same humans who were in the hallway earlier. One's wearing white. How's the electrode look? Normal. It's in the corner looking bored. So you don't think it was captured by Unitas? At any rate, it sounds like we can't go in that room to investigate. True, if you want to get inside, you'll need a plan. Oh, there is a Wooper. There's a Wooper. Pikachu. What is it, Luxray? There's a Pokemon collapsed on the floor in there. What? Tell me more. Whatever you can see. Oh. There's a Wooper that's gone all limp.
Oh, man. We gotta do something. But how can we get in there?
A picture of Sableye? There's a vent. Go figure. There's a duct.
That sounds promising.
We could probably go in there. Pikachu's good at climbing in ducts. The door appears to be locked. There's only one way to get inside. Where's the duct in that room lead to? I can't tell from here. Too many walls in the way. I wonder if there's another duct somewhere that's connected to the one here. Guess we'll have to search the rest of this floor. Let's go, Luxray. There's a duct right here. I can kind of see more clearly from here. This duct leads to the room next to us. I could probably use it to reach that Wooper then. What's your plan now? Well, let's head back to Tim for starters. I want to tell him about the Wooper. Tim!
Hey.
Tim, I gotta tell you something. Keep it down, Pikachu. Someone might hear you. Alright, I'll tell you quietly then. There's some Unitas guys and an electrode in the first room, which means we can't go in there. But for the second room, there aren't any Unitas guys, but there's a Wooper collapsed on the floor, and I'm worried about its condition shut away like that. It's awful. Is there anything we could do to help it? Shh. Now look who needs to turn down the volume. Alright, I feel the same way as you. We gotta help it. Looks like a duct on the far left side that leads into that room. I ought to be able to squeeze through, especially if it's for a rescue mission. Sounds good. Let's go. Okay, go through the duct. Tim, can you lift a Pikachu over your head, or do I need Pangoro for this? I ought to be able to reach that room Wooper's in from here. I'll go check on it, so just sit tight. Got it. Let me help you into the duct. Thanks, Tim.
Come on, Tim. Give me a boost.
Sure thing. Hurry and go help.
I got it covered.
Good job. That wasn't too hard. Yeah.
Out in one piece.
So, how are we going to help a Wooper? Do we have pizzas? Max revives? Well, I'm in. Now I just need to help that weakened Wooper Luxray told me about. Hello. Hi, Wooper. That's a great voice. Yeah, it's a little baby. Hey, you okay? What happened to you? Oh man, it's in bad shape. I need to unlock the door so I can call Tim and the others. Tim doesn't have any, like, revives or energy roots or anything like that. Yeah, I can open the door from the inside. Hey, Tim, Rachel, get in here. He's just yelling. Pikachu yelled so loud that Tim heard him from the other side. And you're telling me that the people next door didn't hear a Pikachu yell that loud? To come out and say? Oh, man. Yeah, Wooper's in pretty bad shape. Poor thing. What could have made it collapse like this? It must need water. See, Wooper's whole body is dried up. We need to get it some water ASAP. I'm pretty sure there's water on this floor. Yeah, let's go get some water for Wooper. Okay, I know where the little water cooler is, so let's go do that. Yo, Sonic speed. This water should perk Wooper right up. Yeah, let's bring some right away. Oh, good. It looks so much better. It says thank you. Good job. Thank goodness it's okay. What are you doing here, anyway? Let's ask it. Okay. Well, tell me about you, Wooper. Your skin looks all damp and healthy again. That's great to see. The air actually feels cooler next to Wooper. Thanks to its damp ability, Wooper can make the air around itself more humid. Good. Interesting. It actually feels pretty refreshing. Uh-huh. Why are you here? What were you doing here in the first place, Wooper? Some humans captured it and brought it here against its will? Just like Dermanitan and his friends? What a horrible thing to do. And they wouldn't give it any water either, so it got weaker and weaker over time. The Whooper usually live in water. The sudden change in environment must have been tough for it. You know anything about Unitas, Whooper? Whooper says something was put on its back after that, and its mind went blank. And that would explain why it doesn't know anything about Unitas. I'm sure that something was a cube. Unitas must have been conducting experiments on this poor Pokemon.
Okay.
Whooper seems okay now. We should get back to what we were doing. Right, we need to find the passcode. It might even be in this room, so we should look around. Why don't we try that desk first? It might have info we can use. Sounds good.
Oh,
Oh, look at this. What is it, Tim? It's a photo of the Aurora Drop. Oh, cool. They were talking about the Aurora Drop earlier, weren't they? Yeah, what's this all about? There might be some valuable info on the desk. There's a picture of Sableye for some reason. What should we look at first? Let me look at Sableye.
oh,
Oh, it's a photo of Sableye. Yeah, why? What's special about it? We don't know whose owner Sableye is. Yeah, I think it's the same Sableye I met in the police station. We're roommates, actually. But what's the photo of it doing here? There's something written on the back. Oh, you're right. It eats jewels, so watch out. Huh, what exactly are supposed to be able to watch out for? Yeah, it might eat the Aurora Droplet, so we should watch out for that. What's this? Something from the management team to the research team. Handle the Aurora Drop with care and disinfect it. It may be coated with Cramorant saliva. Be sure to finish before Mayor Myers comes to inspect. Huh? What? No way. Yeah. Yeah, I knew Mayor Myers was crooked from the very beginning. Thanks to Rachel. Rachel is feeling that too. What's this folder? Let's see, it's labeled business plan. Okay, tell me about the business plan. Leave all the information out in the open for us to find out. Hey, look at this page. These budget numbers are enormous. Wow, that's a lot of zeros. I wonder where this organization gets its funding from. The city. Not sure we can figure that out from this document alone. OMG right now.
oh.
It looks like a report about some experiments. But why is there another photo of the Aurora Drop attached to it? Good question. How about you skim the report and see what it says? Did the Aurora Drop fall from space? And a couple other section titles. Okay, so remember, we heard that the Aurora Drop is not just a precious gem, but it's actually a Pokemon. Namely meteorites and extraterrestrial viruses, the Aurora Drop and meteoric energy. The Aurora Drop in outer space? I don't know. Yeah, people are saying that the Aurora Drop could be a Pokemon. I can't wrap my head around what this research is even about. I don't see anything else particularly I'm curious about. Oh, a crumpled up piece of paper. Of course Tim's going to ignore it. Look at Tim ignore this right now. Oh my gosh, Tim. What's in this box? Dude, we really have to look around everywhere, man. This is not okay. Documents are full of complicated looking equations. Yeah, it'd take a specialist to make sense of all this. Looks like there's nothing else to investigate here. Really? I clicked right here.
This desk reminds me of all the times your mom would get annoyed with me. She used to say, it took a lot of talent to clutter up a room the way I did.
I'm looking at my desk right now. I guess I'm very talented. Seems like Unitas has been doing some really detailed research on the Aurora Drop. They might have had something to do with its theft, too. Why don't we think about this for a second, Tim? Unitas appears to have been involved in the jewelry theft. Think about what their motive was. I mean, their motive was to figure out what's going on with the Aurora Drop, obviously. Why would Unitas want to steal the jewel? I mean, all the above sound right. Lots of money. They stole it to cover a shortage of research funds? Nah, the mayor's helping them out. They don't need money. They stole it to further their research. A photo of the Aurora Drop was attached to the experiment report. Unitas may have stolen the jewel for the experience. Yeah, that's true. They stole it to feed Sableye? No, they don't want Sableye to eat it. Yeah, they want to research it.
Okay.
Maybe they stole the Aurora Drop to further their research. I mean, take a look at this photo from the experiment report and the photo of the Aurora Drop. It's the same jewel. Seems like they've been doing a lot of research about it, but what in the world for? If we keep investigating this facility, I'm pretty sure we'll find out one way or the other. It's so interesting. Because the Aurora Drop, we just thought it was going to be a jewel that was just stolen at the very beginning in case 1. Right? Remember that guy that stole it? No, it's all the way coming back. Well, now we know why the Aurora Drop was stolen. We still haven't found out the passcode for the stairs. Let's really give this room a thorough search. Maybe we'll find it somewhere. Tim, over here. Whooper says, will everything be okay?
Don't worry. I'm gonna solve this case soon so you can go back home. Hang in there.
He's cute. Alright, well, oh, what is this on the wall?
Oh.
There's a notice on the wall. In the event of fire or other emergency, an alarm will sound throughout the entire facility. Use the stairs. If you hear the alarm, please evacuate immediately. That's it? Okay. As sketchy as it is, I'm glad at least they got a disaster preparedness plan. Okay. How about this panel?
Oh.
There's an intercom here. Looks like we can use the intercom to broadcast to other rooms in the facility. I don't think we're going to be doing that. Do you think we might be able to use it? I doubt there's anything else to find in this room. Yeah, you're right. There's no passcode in here. I guess we can conclude that this isn't the standby room. How can we enter the other room? In that case, the passcode ought to be in the room next to this one. But the Unitas members are in there, right? Yeah, we gotta find a way to get them out. Let's look back on what we found so far and come up with a plan. I mean, we have disaster preparedness plan. We can fake that there's a fire and force everyone to run out of here. Wow, look. There's one of these is one of them. Find any clues that might help us figure it out. Okay, here we go. Report a Pokemon's escape over the intercom. If we use the intercom to report that a Pokemon escaped, they'll have to leave the room and recapture it. That's great, but, I mean, they're going to hear a little child's voice. Wait for nightly maintenance checks. These cubes receive nightly maintenance checks. If we wait long enough, those Unitas members will eventually leave the room on their own. It's not a bad plan. Take the passcode by force. We know the passcode that's in the room. If we team up with the Pokemon, we might be able to take the passcode by force. Look, Pikachu wanted to break down a wall. This can absolutely work. And report a fire over the intercom. The notice said that all personnel need to evacuate if the alarm goes off. If we report a fire over the intercom, that ought to make those Unitas members clear the room. That's either or, man. All of these can work. I'm going to go with the fire. But someone's going to need to come in here and extinguish the fire. That's the downside about that. They have to find the fire. I'm going to click it. What? Oh, okay. That's not it. All right, come on. It's the first one. Pretend a Pokemon escaped. Come on, the fire was so cool, but I did find the flaws in the fire alarm. What if we use intercom to say that a Pokemon escaped? Yeah, notice on the wall said that if a Pokemon escapes, everyone's supposed to drop what they're doing and try to recapture it. So if we told a little white lie over the intercom, everyone in that room would freak out and rush out of there. Yeah, and while they're out, we can sneak inside and search the room. This is not a good idea. They're going to notice our voices, and then which Pokemon are we going to say? Whooper escaped? Right? They're going to immediately come over to Whooper's room and see what happened and who's reporting it. This is not a good plan.
Hey.
Alright, let's use this thing to flush those guys out. Will Growlithe and the others be okay? Huh, good point. They should probably stay clear of the stairs. Let's go let them know. This is not going to work. Okay, so everyone's inside this room. Whooper's room, where they left it. The only Pokemon that we know exists is Electrode and Whooper. We can't say that Electrode escaped because they're right in front of Electrode. So we have to say it's Whooper. Now, those Unitas mooks won't run them in when they leave the room. Whew, okay, here goes nothing. They're gonna recognize your voice, dude. Let's see. The number for the room next door is...
Hello, this is floor B1.
A Pokemon has escaped the facility. I need you on the first floor right away. All of you!
But we were told not to leave our posts.
Are you disobeying a direct order from your superior? Get yourselves up here now!
Yes, sir! Emergency! Mobilize and move out!
We did it.
That's not how things work. What if their superior was not a male voice and it was the female? They're like, what are you talking about? That was very risky. It sounded like it worked. Now that those Unitas bozos are gone, we can finally get into the standby room. Let's check it out before they come back. Okay, that's very convenient. That would have never worked in real life. Sup, Electrode? Don't. Do not explode. Yikes, Electrode's still here. Uh-huh. Oh, no. Wait, is Electrode about to use self-destruct? It sure looks like it. This is bad, Tim. We gotta calm Electrode down, but how? I think I know a way, Tim. Pokemon can't use self-destruct if there's too much moisture in the air. That's right. The Pokemon abilities. I like how they're sneaking in main series game abilities. Wooper's ability Damp prevents the use of self-destruct and explosion moves. That's actually really clever here, and I like how they sneak that in. I'll give them credit. Main series games. We'll need to dampen the air. Thanks, Rachel. So if you know about main series games and abilities, they're slowly trickling that in. So let's go, Wooper. Get over here. Wooper, we need your help. And Electrode next is about to use self-destruct and explode. Could you come with us and dampen the air? Yeah, that's right. All right, come on, let's go. That's cool. You know what? That's very, very clever. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's happened a couple times, actually, where they reference main series games, Pokemon, and their abilities. It happened a couple of times throughout this game. It says, thanks for stopping the explosion. The credit should really go to Wooper. It's okay to take some credit now and then, Tim. But hey, Electrode, why'd you rev up to explode all of a sudden? You got started by some stranger showing up out of the blue, huh? So it wasn't ordered to attack us or anything. Apparently, its only orders were to wait here. Alright, well, tell me more about you, Electrode. It says it's much more prone to exploding when it's stressed. I imagine being shut in a little room like this would be very stressful. Okay, apparently that's not the problem. It's just upset that those Unitas folks haven't been playing with it much recently. Oh, I see. How does a Electrode play? You're like rolling it around? Can you tell us anything about the people in white uniforms who were in the room earlier? So this Electrode wasn't brought here by Forrest. It's been the partner of Unitas member since before this all happened. Oh, I guess some people in Unitas actually care about Pokemon. Yeah, Electrode says they're all really friendly. I'm surprised to hear that. They've been using Pokemon like tools. It's hard to imagine them being anything other than bad guys. Maybe they were just nicer on Electrode so it wouldn't explode. Somehow that's even harder to imagine. Okay, cool. Well, nice to know ya. Now that Electrode's calmed down, we can finally search the room. Wooper's ability really came in clutch. Thanks, Wooper. We really appreciate you defusing the situation before we blow up in our faces. Wooper. Tim, let's get to it. All right, we got to find the PAX code.
Oh.
Unitas schedule for today. Bring the Aurora Drop. Bring the Aurora Drop. Mayor Myers inspection. Ship out the cubes. Whew, Mayor Myers, man. Okay, we saw that. Yep, how about this?
Oh.
Document full of information written in fine print. And a look at these sections' headings. Sanjeev Dennis's mansion. Pokemon inside the mansion. Looks like they did their homework before stealing the Aurora Drop. Yeah, they did.
Oh.
Sanjeev, dude. Someone wrote down the passcode to the stairs. Awesome, now we can get down to floor B2. Passcode is 7020. Okay, let's head to the stairs as soon as we finish investigating this floor. Let's see what the papers are. From the management team to the research team to optimize research efficiency, voice recorders for dictating notes will be distributed to all research personnel. Looks like the researchers here use voice recorders. Dictating notes sounds way more convenient than writing them out. I ought to try that for detective work. I think we're doing just fine with regular written notes, but wouldn't it be handy if we can just record witness statements? That actually does sound pretty helpful now that you mention it. Okay, I guess we're out of here. 70-20. See ya. Later, dudes. So people are not coming back to their room? When they found out there's no Pokemon that escaped? The door to the stairs is locked. Enter the passcode 7020. Unlock. Alright, Tim, it's unlocked. Yeah, let's go to B2. Alright, bring the whole team down the stairway. Kinda risky. Okay, let's head downstairs. This way, everyone. We gotta be quiet, though. Pretty risky, man. All the people that we gave that false alarm to could be coming up the stairs. Especially the two that were in the room next to us. Okay, first things first. Let's find the layout of the floor. That's a lot quieter than the floor above. It's like there's no one here at all. It's got to be an echo fest if we go down these halls together. Yeah, it might be better if the rest of you wait here. Be careful, Tim. Hey, check it out. There's a floor map. That's exactly where I was going. Alright, floor map over here. There's an elevator. Wow, look at those two giant rooms. There's a big storage room on this floor, and on the other side of the storage room are the stairs leading down to the next floor. Yeesh, that's gotta be a hike. Guess we better get going. Looks like we'll need another passcode to access those stairs, too. Gotcha. We'll look for it on the way. So all the stairs have different passcodes. Alright, I just want to take Luxray and look around. Like, there's no reason I shouldn't. Holy moly. Huh? What is that? What is this place? Oh my gosh, what is that? A Pokemon egg? Meteorite? These machines are probably used for research. Sure, but what's that rock? I don't know. Let's look around. Yo, give me that rock, dude.
Oh.
There's some papers here. It looks like they were written by someone in Unitas. Go ahead. Read them, then. They seem to be documents about the ruins. Many meteorites landed throughout the southern ruins in the past. I mean, we saw a meteor. What was it? Minior? We saw a Minior out there? Okay. It sounds like looking around here might help us figure out what Unitas was up to in the ruins. Yeah, let's investigate. Okay, where should we start looking? Maybe right here?
Oh.
Do you think this rock could be one of the meteorites we read about? Sure seems like it. They must have used this equipment to analyze it. Oh, look at this cool machine. Oh, what? A dossier. Looks like the file contains the results from analysis. Just like tucked away on the side? Why'd they drop it there? The meteorites found at the southern ruins are not only exceedingly hard, but they contain incredibly pure energy. Those exhibiting an energy content of 87% or higher are to be delivered to the lowest floor for use. The meteorites discovered in Mewtwo's cave are low in energy and cannot be used. So this meteorite contains energy. I guess it's more than just a normal rock. Mewtwo. Okay. Okay, that's kind of cool. What's in these bins? Yo, bin! Here's another dossier. What are these documents? There is a damage report and some photos of the facility's interior. According to this, the Berserk Pokemon caused a lot of structural damage during the R incident. And some other areas have really deteriorated since then, too. Cool. Whoa, okay. Good to know. Guess that that's what happens to a place when you stop paying the maintenance bill. Okay. Let's give it a shot. What else is over here? Another one. Paper's got some names and some short comments under them. Successfully completed mission at the ruins. Exceeds expectations. Seems like a performance review of the Unitas member we saw at the ruins. Exceeds expectations. Dude, he ran away with his tail tucked between his legs. I guess in some ways, they're just like any other company. I guess that's cool. How about this one? These papers look like lab results from analysis of the meteorites. The meteorites found at the ruins are made of an incredibly hard material that cannot be crushed or scratched. It is unlike any metal heretofore discovered on the planet. Wow, they're really that hard? Darmanitan can crush them. What were they brought here for? Looks like there's nothing else to investigate for. Okay, so they're researching meteorites that have energies. Have you figured out why Unitas came to the ruins? I think so. It should be clear if we piece together all the evidence. So they came here for unlimited energy from the meteorites. Alright, let's find out. Do we find any clues that could help us figure out Unitas' goal? To survey the ruins. They may have been trying to conduct an archaeological survey. It's true. To collect materials to repair the facility? Nah, they're not trying to repair it. To collect an energy source. Yeah. They may have come to the ruins to collect meteorites because there's so many of them at the ruins. And to train subordinates. No, I think it's the energy.
okay?
Yeah, there we go. That's a lot better. Okay, we read that the meteorites were high concentrations of energy and they're delivered downstairs. That's right. So I think Unitas was at the ruins to collect the meteorites as an energy source. But what are they planning to do with that energy? I'm telling you, they're researching and powering up the ability to fuse and unfuse consciousness between Pokemon and humans, which is exactly what Jessica was figuring out. Jessica and Emma's research. I think that's about all we can be sure of at this point. Yeah, let's keep moving. Okay, there's a lot happening. We got to keep going over here. I'm excited. There's actually a lot going on, and this is a very exciting chapter for me. It's one of the most high excitement. There's no like quick time events, which I really wanted, but hey, you know what? We got to look around, figure out all the pieces, and then go from there. So anyway, you guys are the best, as usual. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.